like I was saying a minute ago, everybody dreams, well, when you're doing what I do and what a lot of people do across the United States, everybody dreams of having the opportunity to race on the street or spectate the races on the street. You watch it on TV all the time. I know I've been a huge fan of Street Outlaws since it started years and years ago with Big Chief and Sean and them out in Oklahoma. You know, even though they closed down a road and do it, it's still on a street. I mean, street racing, you find a street and go at it. Memphis, you know, JJ the boss down there knocking it out of the park, doing it on the street, you know, even though, like I said, he might get the permission and shut down the street to make it safe, it's still on the street. And if you haven't been down there and raced on it, then you can't really talk any crap on it. I have, and I know it's a real street. I see comments all the time of people saying, oh, it's not a real street race, it's not a real street race. And like I said, if you haven't been there and done it, then you don't know what you're talking about. But that being said, I haven't seen a whole lot of comments out of the Ohio Valley about it not being a street. I started a little back story. I started OVO, Ohio Valley Outlaws, probably 4 years ago. Had some really good guys representing in that group. Did a lot of no prep, very little street. We did, you know, no prep mania, and we Marion up there, and you know, just traveled all over doing no prep. A few weeks ago, maybe a month ago, I approached the OVO and said, look guys, I'm getting kind of bored with the no prep. I'm not going to stop doing no prep, but I want to do more street. I want to go back to the streets. I approached them and I let them know that I was going to go back street. I stepped down from being the president of that group. I gave it over to the OVO, to Mike Davis and them, and I started the OVSO. So the Ohio Valley Street Outlaws is going to be more street, and that's what we're looking to do, and that's what we're going to do. I've got already some really good members that's joined, that I've been out and been around in the no prep world and in the street, and they're completely game with what I got going on. They like the no prep, but they like the street too. They like to get out and throw down on the street whenever we can. So they like to take that chance and run around and do the illegal side of things along with the legal side of things. So me bringing up the legal side of things, I've been working on something for pretty much this whole year, because I've had this mindset all year that I wanted to go back to the street, but I wanted the opportunity to bring spectators in. I wanted, after being to Oklahoma and being to Memphis and even the pad, I know they shut the pad down in Louisiana. It's awesome, but I wanted to be able to bring fans in, bring people in. Of course, it'll be limited access. I can't bring 5,000 people to the street, but we had a step process that we went by, which I think probably everybody has a step process, but my step process was I found some streets and we went out and did it illegally. I didn't call nobody. I didn't let nobody know I was going there. we went out and threw down, had our own little grudge racing, cash days, you know, on a few different streets. And after we were done, I picked the best street I could, and a couple days later I let it cool down and I walked right in the mayor's office. So the street that I picked, I walked in, I had a meeting with the chief of police, I had a meeting with the mayor, and they were kind of dumbfounded at first that I was sitting in front of them, because they were getting ready to put cameras up because they didn't know what the hell went down on their street. All they know is the next day they came in, they seen rubber marks all the way down the road, and they were freaking out. They didn't know what to think. I let them know that it was me. I took the chance of going to jail, whatever. I figured it was the chance I took. It was either go in and talk to them and see if I could work something out with them, or keep doing it illegally on their street because I really like their street. And believe it or not, the meeting went amazing. And this was like 3 weeks ago. The mayor and the chief of police was all for it. They said, we'd love to have you, you know, do whatever you can in this town. The town's hurting. So they wanted me to present it to council. They said the only way that we can get this to go through is to get approval from the town council that you would be allowed to use that road whenever you wanted. If it's approved, then, you know, we'll shut the road down for you whenever you want to set up an event. You know, they just stood behind me 100% on whatever I needed. So last night, I went to the town council meeting. I stood in front of the town council. I pleaded my case that, you know, we run around, we can do this illegally everywhere. It doesn't bother me one bit, you know, to keep doing it. But for revenue purposes and, you know, for the town, I said it, why not let me throw some cash days and some filming on your streets and, you know, stuff like that. And lo and behold, it was a unanimous vote last night that they are going to let me pursue it. I had to get with my attorney today. The paperwork's being drawn up as we speak to give me legal rights to the road to set up events, cash days, filming, photo shoots, you name it. With limited access to spectators. Again, I got to keep saying that because I don't want 1,000, 5,000 people standing along the street, something happened, God forbid. So if you've been out to a street race, you know what I'm talking about. I don't have to explain that to you. But I am, when an event is planned, a cash days, which I'll go into that in a minute, but I will put a limited access up for people to buy tickets in advance or whatever to come out and watch us do whatever we're doing. And they asked me last night how soon I planned on doing something on their street, and I said ASAP. They said as soon as they have the paperwork and have the approval in their hand, I can set my first event. I'm hoping that all that goes through by the end of the week, and I really want to shoot for maybe September 5th. So just keep watching, keep in touch with us, and you'll see when I set the event up. Hazelton Media has been following me around now for a couple months. They like what we're doing. I don't think he was ready for what all I had planned, but he's been out of town with me. He's been following me around all over the place. So when I approached him and said, look, I want to legalize the street, I want to bring this, you know, back to the streets and have fun on the street, and he was like, let's do it. So away we go with it, guys. All I can say right now is I'm ready to get to the street. I'm ready to have fun on the street. I'm hoping all you guys are ready to come out and support what I've been working for so hard for the past few months. I'll let you guys know where it'll be and all that stuff in due time. Right now, if you're caught on that street without them having permission from me, right now they want me to contact them anytime anything goes on down there. And some people already know where that street's at, and they've went down there and they've done burnouts over top of ours, and you know, they've been down there tearing up the street already. You know, you are gonna be in trouble. I'm gonna tell you that right now. The chief of police is not gonna play with you. They will take your car, they will impound it, they'll write you a ticket. You have to do this the right way. So that's what I've been fighting for, and that's what we're gonna do. So don't go down there being stupid. If you want to, go. I mean, I don't care. It's not my car. It's not my license. But I highly suggest you think about it before you go down there, if you know what street I'm already talking about. Like I said, I plan on, what I'd really like to see for the 5th is a 16 and 16. 16 small tire, 16 big tire, cash days shootout. Maybe a 200 buy-in. I'll have all that. I'll put it out there to you guys later on. If we can't fill it, you know, then maybe this isn't for everybody. But I think anybody and everybody wants to go street race if you haven't street raced, or if you have street raced, you want to go back to the street. So just be looking for it to get your buy-in and get in there and have fun. And if you want to spectate it, I suggest you jump on as soon as that hits and get your ticket to get in, because I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna put it, I'll probably start between 500 and 800 people. I'm gonna try it with that. The 5th will be the trial period to this. If I think that we can get more people in there after that, then I'll put more people in there. But it'll be, I'm gonna limit it first and see how many people I can get in there comfortably and be able to watch the race and not get in trouble. The other huge thing that they're worried about is trash. If you come out and you trash my spot, you will not come back. I will not have spectators. I will have the racers come out, the racers will do their thing, and we'll leave. And you won't know when we're doing it. Nobody will be allowed in, and that's the way it'll be. Because I'm not going to spend a week cleaning up your trash after you can't respect the spot. I see that all over the place. People go out to streets and they throw their trash on the ground, and then the farmers or whoever owns the land there say, nope, I don't want this. They start calling the law and they're kicked off. That's what ruins the spots. Y'all want to come out and watch street racing? You can come out and watch it. There'll be trash cans there. I'm planning on making a bunch of trash cans, putting trash bags in them. Y'all find a trash can, put your trash in it. Or if the trash can's full, that doesn't mean pile it up on the ground. You know, put it in a bag, put it in your car, put it in your truck, and take it with you. That's one thing I'm not going to play with, and they're not going to play with it, because they also said if I don't clean it up, or if they see a bunch of trash, they're going to find me and make me clean it up anyway. I get one fine from trash being on the ground from spectators, it's done. I'll tell you that right now. I didn't go through all this hard work to have spectators come in and ruin it. So, other than that, I mean, that's the news, guys. OVSO now has a street. We're going to start street racing there ASAP. I hope you guys will support it. I hope you guys will enjoy it. Other than cash days, I plan on having, if there's groups that want to race group on group, and you don't just chase a camera to race group on group, we would like to do that too. I mean, right now I think we're at 6 members, 7 members, and we have a few more that want in. So we're going to get to 8 or 10 members, and then I'm going to cut it off. I don't see a reason in having more than 10 members, but we can do a best of 7 race or whatever, but it'll be on a street. You guys can enjoy I know fastest in America goes on the street and, does the group thing. So I enjoyed that last year. I'd like to do it again, but I'd like to do it under different circumstances. Who knows? Maybe JJ the boss will see this and maybe he'll want to come up and put his group against the OVSO on our street. Who knows? I don't know where it's going to end up. I don't know how. The sky's the limit right now. So I'm just going to keep going with what I love to do, and that's street racing. So if you don't like the fact of the matter that it's a legal street to race on, you don't have to come either. I mean, it's no big deal to me. I just wanted to take the illegal side out, but I still wanted to race on the street. So that's what I got. And hopefully y'all enjoy it as much as I do. So, Hazelton, have anything besides ready to get busy?
Oh, I'm ready to get busy, and yeah, I've got a few things. This is something that a lot of people don't get to see. Everybody sees it on TV. It's all over the internet, and people have places they race. And for the ones who have always wanted to see it, like I know it's reiterating what he said, y'all that want to see it can come out. I mean, he's selling the tickets. They take care of that side. And for the ones that are overseas, I know I have some followers that are overseas. I've got some friends that are overseas that I met when I was over there that watch my stuff all the time. It'll be on my channel. I mean, we normally have it out fairly quickly right after the events, within a day or so, with the exception of the video I posted yesterday. I waited to hear the news to make sure it was posted. But yeah, and with the trash, I mean, he's worked his butt off to clean this spot up already with a group of people that have backed him the entire time. I back him 100%. Caught him one day to film one of his events, and now I've been with him for over a month now. But yeah, I mean, don't trash the place, guys. I watched him and a few others work really hard. They brush hogged a bunch of stuff, made sure it was real clean for people to come out and be able to stand and not have to stand in the weeds. They didn't have to do that. They could have took this spot and had it to themselves. But it's what he loves to do. It's what his group loves to do. And he's been working toward this for quite some time, guys. I really hope y'all are hyped as we are and want to come and watch this and see this. And for ones that have never been out to a race like this, a wise man once said, the road's an equalizer.
Yeah, definitely.
It's not a semi-prep track. It's not a track that's not been prepped in a while. It's not.
Bear Street.
Bear Street, you blow your tires off, somebody gets loose. If you watch the video that I just put out on my YouTube, you can see that the wagon that's in it, I mean, he did an 1/8 mile burnout. but that's what a little bit of testing and tuning does. You get it dialed in. All these guys stand together as a group, as a small family, and they do this and are doing this because it's something they love. Yes, I got in at the right time. I just kind of fell into it. And trust me, if y'all are looking for a $100,000 production, my stuff's not what you want to watch. I try and put out the best content possible for these guys. I do everything in my power. Miss Lindsay Farmer, that's behind the camera right now, watching the comments for us. I know we haven't been answering a lot of them, but we're going to try to get to some of them, as many as possible. But she's personally gave me footage. She has also some of the footage from the video that I put out yesterday. She was holding the camera for me. I'm getting another camera for her. She's a great help. She really is. Matt's entire family's been helped. His friends as well. I mean,
speaking of help, I do want to say, I don't know if they're on here or not, but I want to give a huge shout out to the mayor for even letting this happen, and the chief of police standing behind us to help us get this done, and helping us along the way. And I've had some new sponsors jump on board here lately that helped us out drastically. ICR in Bel Air is a new sponsor to us. Anything we need, lighting, brush hogs, skid steers, they have it all down there. You just name it. They're a huge rental place. The guys down there are extremely helpful. When I went in there and told them what I was looking to do, they pretty much said, the lot's yours. Go out there, pick out whatever you need, take it, and no charge, you know. So the guys at ICR, big thumbs up to you guys. I haven't reached back out to Interstar, but I'm sure they'll be jumping on with us too. Stripper Glitter, my boys Chris Lane, James, and Mike, you guys are the bomb. I won't use nothing else on my street besides Stripper Glitter. I'm sure there'll be other people using other stuff, but the Mac Daddy of the tire prep is Stripper Glitter.
Y'all can see it right here, guys. I mean,
I've got a whole garage full of that stuff, man. I can't say enough good about them guys. They'll help you out. And they're a hoot to be around. I mean, I had them up to an event at Freebird, and they helped me out with that event, did the flagging. Speaking of flagging, I'm probably going to lean on Chris Lane because I love his flashlight skills. So it'll most likely be a Chris Lane flashlight start. So what's up, Lindsay?
No, Chris is on.
Chris Lane's on.
Mm-hmm.
That's
What's up,
my
Chris?
boy. You guys are the bomb. You guys have helped out. We've got Stripper Glitter shirts. If you guys need any, make sure you hit us up. Get some Stripper Glitter shirts. If you need prep, we got the Stripper Glitter traction compound. We've got OVSO shirts coming, so keep watching for them. I'm sure Lindsay will be posting them up whenever we get them. That's another sponsor, American Graphics in Martins Ferry. Huge. I mean, I walked in there, talked to that owner. He jumped right on board. Did stickers for us. He's doing shirts for us. I don't know if he's on here either, but huge thumbs up to you, helping us get off the ground, get started. So we'll take some questions, comments, whatever. I think I've covered just about everything. I don't want to bore you guys to death, but just be ready. If you want to come to the street and race, you got an opportunity. If you want to come spectate, you got an opportunity. Sky's the limit. What's up?
There's no questions. Just Robert now says that's awesome. Tori Horvath, badass. John effing send it. Gregory Wilkin, good luck, Matt. Shane, need to catch up with you, farmer. I want a fat guy friendly shirt. Harry Berry says the only thing I'm gonna leave is rubber. Chris Lane says cool, love you buddy, we will be there to support. And TR said let's go man, I'm ready.
So just the outpour of support from the community and from all you guys, we really appreciate it, man. This is by far now pretty much there's 3 streets in the United States that you'll legally be allowed to do this, and that's Oklahoma City and Memphis and here. You know, who would have thought Ohio would have got a street that you can come out and play on? So
Lori said great job buddy. Frank said let's race, I'm ready.
Frank's Sari, new member, badass truck. He was down there doing some testing. He said he needs some more testing on the street.
And y'all can see, I mean, for the members, we don't have all of them up on the videos yet, but as we filter them in here to get their photos, I mean, the way I'm trying to do it is to where you can meet the drivers, even though you won't know them in person until you meet them. Most of them have been super badass.
Yeah, you'll be ready.
But you'll be able to see them. You'll have a face to put with a name. You'll have a vehicle to put with that face. And that's why I do it the way I do it. That they scroll across the bottom of the videos. And from now on, that's how I will do it.
Is Deanna or any of them on?
The other Frank said happy to be a part. Harry Berry said good deal, great job on getting us started.
Oh, and by the way, even though they're not a sponsor yet, we've been talking to them. And as you can see, this Peace Tea right here, come on guys. If they see this, you need to sponsor this man.
I buy this stuff by the case. If you haven't tried the Razzleberry sweet tea, you're just missing out. But the only thing I said is if they want to sponsor me, I don't think I'm going to paint my car that color. I mean, I'm
working on that. If y'all see this video, I'm working on it. We'll make sure it's pretty and pink.
I doubt that's going to happen. I might put a peace sign on my car, but as for me paint my car pink, I doubt it.
And for the Stripper Glitter and D team guys, like y'all said I could use y'all stuff in the video. They gave me footage as well. Not giving me footage, but allowed me to shoot at their Magnolia Drag. And I greatly appreciate it, guys. I put their stuff in all of my videos. If it's not at the front, it's at the end. And look.
Frank Sari said you can't be scared. Paint the car pink.
No, Frank, not gonna happen. Not gonna
Frank,
happen.
did I hear you want to say you want to paint yours pink now? You want to change the color of your truck?
Yeah, if we get a sponsor from Peace Tea, from Razzleberry and stuff, I think we should do Frank's truck first. I think it'd be perfect pink.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of pink, we do have another announcement. I wasn't gonna let that happen on this one, but I guess we can.
Let that one happen now?
I don't know.
I mean,
I'd wait.
Yeah,
You
wait.
gonna let 'em
I don't
wait?
know. See what everybody says.
I'd wait it
See
out.
if they want another big announcement. I don't know.
guys,
I don't
look,
think they're ready.
I don't think they are.
I don't think they're ready.
Look, guys, if y'all want another announcement, there's some other stuff in the works, and that'll be coming out very soon.
If it doesn't bring the male spectators to the to the table, then I don't know what else to do. I mean, that would be.
I don't know.
I don't know,
I
man.
think we should hold on to that one for a little bit.
Maybe we will.
Just until we get at least the first shoot done.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe we'll hold on to that announcement. We'll have to work on that.
Hey guys, if y'all like this style, I mean, hopefully maybe if y'all like this, we can do this more. And if not live stream, I've already talked to him about doing some really cool, you know, stories that you may not hear often, funny stories about him racing, stuff like that.
Man, have
I wanna
got some stories.
I want to try and get him in front of the camera more. Look, if you're on my TikTok, it's right here in the middle. If you're on it, I know we haven't talked to y'all much tonight, so I do apologize. It was mainly him coming out about his big news. I'm just here with some of the equipment. But look, if y'all like this more than my normal stuff, let us know. You have to let us know. Whether message us, comment on these videos. The YouTube video will be up. It will be pretty much the same news. I may cut in some little snippets of the photos that we've done on the road. That all depends on how it goes, but it's going to be a predecessor video from the one that's already up. And if you're not on the YouTube channel and you want to see this more often and you're not able to come out, make sure you get on it.
And stay tuned for another big announcement.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't think I'm going to let it go tonight. I'm going to hold on to that. So, if y'all like this and you want to stay tuned for another big announcement, I got another big one for you. And you'll like it. Your wives might not like it, but you're going to love it.
That's probably a fact.
I don't know. Some wives might.
My wife's okay with it.
My wife is too. So. Alright, guys. Stay tuned for another announcement. Like and share. And stay tuned for our first event date, time, tickets, all of that. So, have your money ready. I think spectators will be $15, maybe 15, 20 bucks. I got to pay for the street and stuff and fire and rescue and stuff, so that's another reason why spectators are going to be involved. So, but I figured it's a great opportunity for you guys. So, stay tuned, buy your tickets, come out and support. And if you don't want to, don't come out and support. But and keep in mind, don't trash my spot.
I mean,
you won't be back.
Another thing, I mean, without you guys, my stuff wouldn't happen. A lot of his stuff, I mean, he'd still be racing, but it wouldn't be seen.
Oh yeah, my stuff goes on.
Without you guys, I mean, y'all make it big. Y'all are the viewers. Y'all are the ones who.
Y'all could make it bigger.
Yeah.
I'll just say that. Because by the time you get the racers in there, and then the racers bring people, their pit people, you know, their family, because you don't know if that's the last night you're going to see your family. So you always bring your loved ones, because when you're on the street, anything could happen. So by the time you get all of them in there, then it's even more limited.
Yeah.
So this is something new. I know. When I raced down there with JJ, he didn't let any spectators. None. If you were there with the racers, that was it. You know, I took a crew guy or 2 crew guys, and that was all I was allowed. They didn't let no spectators in to watch you race on the street. So, I'm not doing that. I'm going to let you guys come out. So, you just have to buy your tickets fast.
Yeah, I imagine it's going to go quick. I already have a few people up home that are already interested.
I've already half of the town has already talked to me about buying tickets. So
oh, there you go. I mean, you better get them fast.
The town support alone, that's huge. But they're going to buy tickets. They're going to be there. I can guarantee it. I mean, all the council members were happy, and they were telling their families. So just buy your tickets quick. I ain't going to keep you guys going all night. We'll end the feed. Stay tuned. We might go back live, you know, here within the next couple days or something to update you or give you the date or whatever. But stay tuned, and we'll hook y'all up.